Video, I'm going to explain to you how you can actually make one of Outgrow's no-code widget or applets to take your restaurant online uh, as soon as possible. It takes basically no time to actually make one of these widgets. So once you're on your Outgrow dashboard, you just like go to dashboard here. If you haven't logged in, you just go to dashboard here. And once you're in your dashboard, you can search for the pre-made templates. So in this case, we've already made these applets and widgets, and all you need to do is to just customize them for your own business, with your own logo and your own colors, etc. So you can just go to numerical calculator to begin with, because this contains the two menus. So that the two menus, build your own menu, then there's a chatbot and a contest, and I'm going to show you all four of those. So when I click on select a template, you'd see just on top under food and beverages, the full interactive menu template. And then there's also the build your own burger menu template, which is more like, McDonald's build your own burger menu. So you can preview these templates here, you can also once you've checked them out, for instance, this one, you can preview and see if you want to use this one in particular. The difference between these two is this one's of course the one in which everyone gets to select every item in their menu, and then it gives you a customized pricing based on what has been selected. And you can also have a pick up specific delivery time and date, or duplicate the order, or just directly check out and all that. Once you know that you want to use this, you just click on use layout here, and so if you want to edit anything on this page, the simple thing to remember is that anywhere you click, so for instance, you can basically, this is what your quiz, your applet or widget is going to look like, and you can scroll down or up to. So if I want to change anything, I just need to basically click on it. So I want to change this, for instance, I just click here. And on the right hand side, it would immediately open up the editable text. So I can actually edit the text here. I can edit the text here. So here the cost and the name of the item is mentioned, and in the value is actually how much it costs in dollars. So this is the value that's being passed on to your formula. So this is how you can actually change most of the questions and options. And in addition to that, if you want to change the image, you just go to display settings, and then you can first of all you can change the logo to put your own company's logo here, or your own restaurant's logo. But in addition to that, you can also, of course, just change the background. So in this case, in the display settings, you'd see here the background's currently white. And in addition to that, we've had an image in the center. So when you go to the welcome screen, you are able to change the image right from here. And you can also have a video if you like. And in the display settings, you can just change the background. So for instance, I've put a white background, so I can change that if required. So that's the, as far as changing the welcome page goes. And then in the results section, you'd be able to see the ability to put a lead generation form, basically where you collect the name, email, phone number, and the address, which is powered by Google. So it can actually automatically just identify the address as the user is entering it. So you're able to do that, and you're also able to just integrate with Stripe so that you can actually directly collect payments on Stripe. And here you'll see, as you edit, you can actually see how your results will be displayed. So in this case, Q6 is the amount of items that were ordered, and Q1, 2, and 3 represented the types of items that were ordered. So that's how it's showing you here. So you can edit all of this from here on the right hand side as well, and you can change the formula depending on what your items cost. So this formula would already be there for you. If you just want to modify this template, you're just able to do that very easily. But if you want, you can also just add an own formula of your own. So once you've done that, once you've set all of this up, you just need to click on go live, and that would just publish your widget and applet. And then you have the option of in configure, you'd find the option to change the URL, so make your own customized URL. And in SEO settings, you'd be able to add a title and a subtitle, so that if this is how it's going to show up on Facebook or any other place. Email notifications, as soon as someone makes an order, you can actually click on send custom emails to users. So based on how they answered, you're able to actually show them what their order was, and then you can just make the delivery. So, and you also have the option to have a notification to self. In this case, every time someone makes an order, it just chokes up at your restaurant in your email servers, or you can actually even just print it as an order and just hand it to the kitchen. So you're able to do that as well. And integrations, you're able to actually integrate this with any of our native integration partners. It's really easy to set up. So these are just additional options that vary from person to person, but I just thought I'd give you a brief overview. In the analytics section, we can't actually see anything right now because I just built this. But if this was already built, you're able to see the user details, from where the order was made, the location, the area, etc., etc. So all of that can be done from here. So now let me just show you the other kinds of templates that we have and where you can find them. So in numerical calculator, you're also able to find full interactive menu templates. So in this case, if it's like, a very complex cuisine, then it's just better to have all the items on the menu just listed. And in this case, you're also able to add like, this can basically serve as your restaurant's homepage if required. So you're able to add all of these options and you can link them to particular places on your websites. So, if it's a more complicated cuisine, you might want to just show every item on your menu separately and, have a numerical slider to have the amount displayed and everything. So this works pretty well as well for those cases. And the rest of the functions are mostly similar, and you're able to basically do the same thing, collect payments via Stripe if required, ask for the location, phone number, etc., see the grand total and the items, and also trigger emails as and when required. So if you want to have on your restaurant's page on the bottom right corner, if you want to have a little waiter, like online waiter bot or something that actually helps your users pick a particular kind of wine or, any particular kind of meal, you can have that as well. As you can see here, all of these options are recommending a particular kind of wine, and you can also just edit this in your builder to see what wine you would like to recommend to your users. So there's a lot of options with what you can do. Here we put YouTube videos from actual sommeliers who are able to actually recommend each particular wine. So you can just add any kind of call to action here. You can just be order now. You can put order now or, add to cart here. So it's really up to you how you would like to customize these. And then finally, the last applet that we have is a contest where, if everyone is online right now, so you might want to gain some traction around your restaurant. So you can have a win a free pizza contest where you award a pizza if people share something about your restaurant on social media and tag you in it. So people can just enter the contest, enter the social media handle. These are some of the prizes that they can win, but you can obviously customize it so that it shows the prizes that are relevant to your restaurant. So once you've done that, once someone enters, there's also like the additional option for them to actually gain more points in the contest the more socially they share your particular restaurant's posts, etc. So there are a lot of options with what you can do with Outgrow Restaurant Takeaway because it's really up to your imagination how far you want to utilize it, how much you want to customize it. But it's a great way to build up engagement online and to enable people to order from your restaurants in the easiest possible way. And if you have any questions regarding this, feel free to email us at questions@outgrow.co. Thank you.